So, alone at last.
I was just wondering if you talked to Megan today.
No, I haven't.
Megan Stewart, a beautiful, popular 14-year-old girl, vanished without a trace after going out with friends 2 days ago.
Guys, welcome to another episode. I'm your host, Katie Hettenbach, and this is Katie Afraidy, a horror movie review podcast on Fangoria, where we chat with actors, comedians, filmmakers about what horror movies. Obviously, we spoil, we shoot the shit, and either way, it's a silly, haha, goofy time, but shit's about to get spooky.
Yeah, man, what? Oh, you know, I watched an episode and this happened and then I forgot, so I thought I'd be prepared, but it got me.
Spook, a boo.
But yeah, you're a comedian. You're a funny person.
In theory, yes.
Yeah, I've seen it in practice as well.
Thank
so
you. Thank you.
Yeah. And then you invited me onto your show, and I said yes. And you said pick a movie from this list, and I said I've heard of this Megan is Missing movie, and I've never seen it. I don't really know anything about it. I've heard it's messed up. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking
watch
go.
it.
And we did it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Especially, it's supposed to be a funny podcast. There's nothing funny about this movie.
There's nothing funny, but I have some questions that might be funny.
It's
but
so bad.
It's not funny. But you know who I'm sitting next to though? This crazy man that we're chatting with is you might have heard of his. He's got a little tiny show. It's super indie. It's small. It's called.
It is the Megan is Missing of YouTube
it's the
channels.
Megan, yeah. It is missing on the internet, if you will. It's dead meat. James A. Janisse.
Ah, thank you. That's me. Sorry, I forgot my intro.
That's okay. That's okay. You were like, I need to say sorry right now.
I just
before
need
we
to
start.
apologize. I don't know if anyone listening was like, oh, there's an episode of Megan is Missing. I'll watch the movie and then do the podcast. And then they're like, what the fuck? Why?
You're like, how do you make this funny? Well, we're gonna do our best, and it's okay. We're gonna do the good old college try. So before we chat the movie, let's make it lighthearted and go back. So I think you like horror a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone probably asks, what's your favorite horror movie?
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst horror movie you've ever seen?
I get that a lot too.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
What's your second worst one?
Oh, no. Well, the worst is Verotica. And I always have to specify, not Veronica. Verotica by Danzig.
Which one is that?
Yeah. No, it's bad.
Okay.
It's a anthological movie, so it's different parts. It's basically softcore porn, which sounds like it'd be entertaining, but I've never seen boobs so boring in all my life. It's just horrible. It's just like the best way to describe it is there are so many scenes where an actor does something for a long time, and you know that what's in their head is, okay, they're going to use like the best 4 seconds of this take.
Yeah.
And no, Glenn Danzig used the entire 2-minute take.
Because sure, why not?
Yeah. And it just pads out. It's boring as fuck. I don't know. I have a fun video about it on my channel, so you can watch that.
You should go subscribe.
Second worst, I don't know, Thanksgiving 3 is up there, but that's not really a horror movie.
Thanksgiving in general.
No, First Thanksgiving is charming. First Thanksgiving has a lot of charm. It's wonderful in a very homespun way. Have you seen the first?
Yes.
Have you seen the third?
No.
There's not a second. That's the thing.
So it's giving like Troll 2, but like they're Trolls, they're not related.
The premise of Thanksgiving 3
is that it's Thanksgiving 3.
Is that they have destroyed every copy of the non-existent Thanksgiving 2. It's like meta in that way.
That's so stupid, and I love it.
No, the movie is so bad. It's so bad.
Is it? I think Aqua Slash might be up there.
Dude, you're making me want to watch this movie.
I do. I also want you to watch it.
Yeah.
But again, it's only on Tubi.
The Tubi original?
No, I think Tubi will buy anything.
Yeah.
You can put, and I say that with so much love because my goal is to have a movie on Tubi.
Okay.
And there are some great movies on Tubi, but there's some also dog shit on Tubi.
Okay.
But also there's dog shit on Netflix.
There's dog shit on everything.
There's everything. Yeah. But
except for Apple Plus. I feel like they're pretty dog shit free.
Yeah. It's pretty solid there. Yeah. They also have a lot of money, so that's probably why. But
a lot of money.
But no, yeah, it's not great. That movie's pretty bad.
Okay.
So wait, then what is your favorite?
The Thing and Scream. tied. John Carpenter's and
The Thing.
the original 1996 Scream.
Why?
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 Because they're fucking good.
Period.
What? Yeah. Well, The Thing, it just has the atmosphere to it. I hadn't even seen it before doing Dead Meat. I watched horror movies a ton growing up as a kid. Thing just escaped me, but it became, I think, the first one-off that I covered on the kill count after Friday the 13th and Scream, because I just always heard about it. So I watched it and was like, this is the best thing ever. Love it. And then Scream is what got me into horror movies, I think. Just remember. Wait, what's it called? What do the kids say when it's like a pivotal moment in your life? You're young as fuck.
Oh
you
my
gotta
God.
know this, dude.
You're also in on this too. What is it?
It's on the tip of my tongue, dude.
I can see it too.
It's when it like forms your personality.
Mind altering.
Canon event.
Canon event. There we go.
Scream.
I was not gonna get that, but
I got it. Unk's got you. Don't worry.
Unk's got me. So then, what was the first movie to scare you? Horror or not?
Scream scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Really? Okay.
That opening scene sent me running from the room.
Actually?
Yeah, I mean, I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like ran to the kitchen.
Okay,
and didn't finish
coward.
the movie. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking little pussy ass James.
James is a pussy.
Right? That's what my mom always said.
That's
And Night of the Living Dead also got me. The gas station explosion made me real sad. And I always tell this story. The zombies start eating the couple who are destroyed in that, and my mom was like, "Oh, just pretend they're eating fried chicken." And I don't know if that made it better or worse, but that's what's stuck in my head.
You're like there, and you're like, now I love fried chicken. I can't eat it. Now you can't eat it because it's triggering.
Unless it's a famous bowl from KFC. You know what I'm talking about?
Sponsored by Katie Afraidy is sponsored by KFC. KFC. Use code Katie Afraidy 25 for 25% off at your local KFC.
It's Katie's Fried Chicken. That's the K.
Katie's Fried Chicken.
Get out of here, Kentucky.
That's
You give us Mitch McConnell, you get out of here. Now it's Katie's.
my chicken. And they're potatoes. They're mashed potatoes.
Well, they're part of the famous bowl. You know what I'm talking about with the famous bowl, right? You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I didn't grow up as a KFC kid. I was an adult
KFC.
kid.
you never got. Well, yeah, you wouldn't have been. You would have been too young for the Star Wars Episode 1 KFC Pizza Hut Taco Bell promotion. The triple threat.
No.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Well,
That's a thing?
oh, dude. Oh, we have so much to discuss off camera.
We need to. I can't wait. I also
Yeah.
Star Wars isn't my favorite.
That's okay.
I appreciate it, but I had my first boyfriend made me watch all of them,
In what order?
and I don't. I think it was just like how they were made.
Okay, that's
order.
good.
And then after the last one, he broke up with me. So
Did something happen throughout the?
I mean, it was over a year, so yeah, I don't know. And he only watched the first Scream, but wouldn't watch the rest of them with me.
Oh yeah, get him out of there.
I'm like,
Get him out of there.
So that's why if my next relationship, we're watching all the Screams first, and then I dump him.
Okay.
Power
There-
trip.
oh,
Power
okay.
trip. Power
Getting
trip.
back.
Yeah, I got
Anyway, real fast before we move on,
Yeah.
the famous bowl is mashed potatoes, chicken chunks, corn, gravy, and cheese.
Wow.
It's all in a bowl. I might be
mixed
forgetting.
together
No, you mix them together yourself.
in your mouth.
Or that, but they come layered. It's fucking great.
Layered. Like,
Well, it used to be great.
like-
Everything's worse now.
layered like this layered. Like you have like the mashed potatoes.
Well, yeah, they're not vertical layers. Like it's not Neapolitan ice cream with the different sections of the bowl divided vertically. That'd be insane. How would you do that with gravy? You would need a physical divider. And then you have cardboard in your famous bowl.
The chicken is the divide. And the chicken's covered in gravy, and then it's soggy, and then
Yeah.
you don't want to eat it.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess I need to. You know what? Let's just cut this. Let's just go to KFC and get a bowl right now. It's fucking,
No, we gotta talk about Megan is missing.
This is so important.
We have
you
to
guys.
talk about Megan
Okay,
is missing.
So I always, we said I gave you a whole list, and I was like, you know what? I wonder what James is gonna pick. James is a silly haha guy. He's super bubbly. It's gonna be great. And he's like, Megan is missing. I'm like, you know what? I've heard it's fucked. Sure, let's watch it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
So if you were explaining this movie to someone on the street, how would you explain this movie to somebody?
Man. Okay. All right. It's a cautionary tale about being a teenage girl on the internet, specifically in the late 2000s. It's fucked up, man. It's so upsetting. It's so upsetting.
It's so upsetting. It's
like, you ever see Kids? The movie Kids?
No.
That's real fucked up.
Okay.
Say the first half of this movie is kind of like Kids.
Okay.
And then the last 25 minutes is a snuff film.
Yeah.
With those pictures that flash.
Those pictures.
Fucking
holy shit.
Wrecked me, dude.
But also, like, and again, I know it's a movie, so I'm like, I'm like, oh, this is how they film this is how they film that. I'm like, you had to set up the camera to get those photos.
Yeah, because it was real. The actress did that. And she was 17 at the time.
Yeah. It's playing a 14-year-old, but you're still like...
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, the movie follows, like, 2 14-year-old girls, and they look young. Yeah. And the actresses were 17 and I think 18 or 17. Like, still pretty young. Yeah. So, like, that's fucked up. And I don't know how much of this movie spoke to you in your lived experience. Obviously not, the horrific shit, but just being a young...
I am alive, so that's
Yes.
And actually goes, surprise.
Yeah. But I don't know how much you were on the internet as a kid. Because you're much younger than me, so you would have been, like, 10 years old when the events of this movie, right? Yeah. So were you like online? Were you like doing webcam chats or anything?
I didn't do Omegle till like college.
Oh, okay, good.
I did like Hot or Not and which was a dating app, but I would start chatting with people off of there. And then I also did there was for a brief period of time, and this is going. There was an app called Yik Yak.
I've heard of this because I was too old for it.
Yeah, but
I've read stories about it.
So we would be at the Wisconsin Dell Water Park, and we'd be like, oh, let's go on Yik Yak and see if we can find cute boys. Yeah. So like that was the thing. But I chatted with people, but I never met up with anybody because, like Amy, I was a prude.
Okay. I was also wondering, because this movie has kids going to parties getting fucked up, and they're like 14. Yeah. I started partying when I was like 17.
That was my first. So again, I have lighthearted questions. Oh. And that was my first lighthearted question. What was your first party?
Yeah, I was 17. Prior to that, I was very like anti-alcohol, mostly based on familial history and stuff. But I don't know, something flipped for me as I went to my senior year of high school, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try drinking. And then that became, I'm going to drink every fucking weekend and party.
Hell yeah.
It was so dumb. No, hell no,
Coolest
dude.
kid
Don't
ever.
do that. Don't do that shit.
Coolest kid ever.
Oh, man.
No, man. No. I saw a kid in Europe with a cigarette. He was like 12 years old. I'm like, that's the coolest fucking kid I've ever seen. I was like, should I start smoking? I'm like, guys, should we get cigarettes right now? I'm like, I'm being influenced by that kid's the coolest kid ever.
Kid's gonna need a CPAP machine when he's fucking dope.
He's fucking awesome. He's got lung cancer, but he's cool as shit now. That's all that matters. But yeah, okay. So
what about you, partying and drinking? When did you start?
So I knew I was gonna be a partier in college, but I was scared in like middle school and high school and stuff. I did like theater parties, and they would drink, but I was like, I just want to dance. Okay. I did join a sorority. I was a sober sister. Oh. So everyone else would drink, and they'd be like, Katie's on drugs. And I'm like, nope, I'm just sober, and I'm happy to be here. And then I went to my first party, and I remember everyone was drinking, smoking. Somebody did start bringing out Coke, and that was scary. I did start crying at the party.
Just like Amy.
Because I was so overwhelmed that they all left the room and just left me there. Because they're like,
wait, what age was this?
I was a freshman in college.
Okay. So like legal adult probably.
I was 18, yeah. I didn't drink or anything. I just was like, at a party and everyone's drinking. And there was one of those parties that I brought a snack with me because I was like, I'm hungry. And they're like, oh, you brought a brownie with you? I'm like, yeah. They're like, is it a pot brownie? I'm like, no, just a normal brownie. They're like, you bought a regular brownie to a party? And I was like, yeah. Because if I get hungry, I have a snack.
Was it one of those cosmic brownies from the gas station with the little sprinkles?
No,
Oh,
it was like
that's where you fucked up.
I know, right?
Then you would have been real cool.
Right? But they were like, why aren't you fucking drinking and stuff? And then I started drinking at 21. And
Oh, wow, you waited until it was legal.
yeah, and then I had an ex for the weed. So that's when I started smoking weed a little bit. And then, and then heroin, and then methamphetamines, and then I just...
The fentanyl.
I do it all.
The T.
The T.
HGH. Injecting that. That's why he's fucking yoked.
Yoked as shit. Jacked. Oh.
No, I went like from 0 to 100. And so I started when I was 17. On my 18th birthday, I did a strikeout, which is you take a hit of weed, you hold it in, you take a shot, you chug a beer, you exhale. Somehow that smoke's still there.
How are you alive?
How are you alive? That's a little Jigsaw quote from there. Detective Halloran, Hot Sauce Summer. Check it out. I don't know, dude. I maybe shouldn't be. But watching this movie, like I wasn't as young as those kids, but like I don't know. A lot of this resonated with me.
Yeah,
because I was on the internet young, like in the basement, unsupervised.
Yeah.
Like completely just like finding the weird corners of the internet. And I feel like this era of the internet is so different. Like kids today, but they can't comprehend like what the internet was like back then and how if you were on it, you were seen as like kind of a weirdo. It wasn't this ubiquitous thing that everyone used. And it was also this thing where you go onto the internet, you sit down at a computer. They're walking around this movie with like cameras on their phones and web chatting. I don't think that was happening.
That was not, but they don't.
It's a movie, whatever.
It's a movie, whatever.
But it was definitely a different time, and it all felt darker. Not like darker like this movie, but just I don't know. Less light was shining on the internet.
Yeah, like I remember specifically, I was at a friend's house and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go. I have to finish like this homework assignment. You go on the internet and like you can watch something on YouTube." And it was when YouTube was just the search bar.
Yeah,
and I was like, "What do I look up?"
Mm-hmm.
I was like Miley Cyrus music video. Like I think I watched like Party in the USA or something. Like that was like I remember specifically watching that. But other than that, I didn't really go on. Like I didn't really.
So like I'm assuming you don't know Rotten, the website.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh, there was a vocal reaction over there to Rotten. Yeah. Like that's what this movie is.
Yeah.
It's like Rotten the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that was like a site you would go on to like to see people die and stuff. I mean, like I was a kid watching these videos of terrorists beheading people because they were on the internet and because again, no supervision. My parents don't know what the internet is.
Yeah.
And we're just
and they don't know that that's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like you're just finding it and you're watching it. It's like it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And I never met anyone from the internet in person, but I did have like internet friends who were probably way older than me. In fact, you know what? I don't know if I've told this story ever on a Dead Meat setting, so you might get an exclusive here.
Ooh, Dead Meat exclusive.
No, it's fucked up. Just like this
it's
movie.
Fucked up.
So like I was super into wrestling as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and I was on these wrestling message boards. My name was Too Cool Rules 1. Too Cool was a great tag team.
Period.
Shout out Scotty Too Hottie, Grandmaster Sexay, R.I.P. Sexay. But
Sexay.
Grandmaster Sexay. Yeah.
Amazing.
He had goggles on his head. Sky Too Hottie had a bucket hat with the top cut out so his hair could like go through. It was like bleach blonde.
He's a sex god.
Well, he was Sky Too Hottie. Grandmaster Sexay was presumably the sex god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're both. Wow.
Yeah.
Continue.
Anyway,
I love it.
that was my handle on these message boards. But I was like, I don't know, 10, 11 maybe. And I made these friends on there. But I was an annoying 10 or 11-year-old online. And so I pissed off some people. And I had my own message boards. Easy boards. You ever, easy boards? Okay. All right. That was like you could make your own message boards, your own forums. This was like before Reddit was big.
I'm just going to let you know that I made a MySpace account in high school so that I could feel included with my brother's friends.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it was like after it was already dead.
If you're in high school, I feel like that's way past
but
the
I
point.
did it to just say I had one.
Okay. Did you customize it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I might have. I think I made it and I was like, cool, I can say I made one. And then that was it.
You'd be like, I had a MySpace.
Yeah. And so
when? 2012? Like,
really, shut up.
You were the only one?
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So I had my own message board and I forget how they did it. They either like hacked me or like just got my password somehow. But I remember logging on to my my own message board, and I had also posted pictures of myself online. I don't know why or in what context, but they had taken my face and put it on gay porn and plastered it all over my personal message board that I like. So like an 11-year-old James was exposed to this like cyberbullying, I guess. And like it fucked with me, man. But yeah, that was
shit.
Yeah. Some people were mean to me.
Holy God.
I know. I often forget that because I've suppressed a lot of my childhood memories.
Yeah.
But sometimes it bubbles up and I'm like, oh yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right? So again,
connecting back to this
it's just because I see so many people. I've read a lot of discussions about this movie online, and so many people are like, "This is the worst movie I've ever seen. There's no redeeming quality. It's just bad, bad." And like, that's a fair opinion to have.
Totally.
You know, I didn't enjoy watching it.
I'll probably never watch it again.
I will never watch it again.
But I mean, for what it is, it's disturbing, and that's the point of it.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to be like, oh, I loved that. If you say you love Megan is Missing, you should be in jail, on a list of some sort.
I'm not hanging out with you.
Yeah, that's fucked up. It's not, this isn't something like, oh, I have this is my favorite movie. Like, if you said this is my favorite movie, I'd be like, cool, so thank you so much. We're going to delete the footage. Yeah, we're actually going to, yikes. But yeah, it's fucked up, but it's like, that's the purpose of it. Like, it's not supposed to sit well with you. I mean, especially again, we jump around, we spoil, whatever. But when they're like, oh, we found the camera in the trash can, and it's the last 23 minutes of, Amy's life or whatever, I paused it and I was like, how much time is left? And it was exactly 23 minutes. And I was like, oh, good. We get to sit with it. Awesome.
It says unedited, just,
And as soon as they pulled out the barrel,
dude,
and she's like, where's Megan? I'm like, she's in the barrel.
Dude.
She's in the barrel. She's in the barrel. I know
pictures and her in the barrel, like, fucked me up.
Yeah.
And I've seen some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But those, I was like, oh, God. Horrible. And that's her. That was the actress in the barrel. It wasn't like a prosthetic. This movie had no money for that.
Yeah.
So
oh, God.
It was like big white contacts and just makeup, and it looks horrific.
Yeah.
It's horrifying. And then the drawn out final sequence where he's digging the hole and she's
it's also, I mean, acting wise, it's really interesting to have that play out, like, but in real time, because this is based on a true story.
Yeah, that's the other
which
thing.
is really fucked. But like, acting wise, like, it's to have that be one sequential scene is nice, so you can watch her literally go from, it's not nice. When I say nice, it's bad. But acting wise, we can talk about that in that way. But she goes from like crying to, no, I love you.
Yeah,
please.
pleading.
Like, I'll be a good girl, please. And it's like that. It's so like the switch of like, it's survival now.
Yeah.
And
I guess that was all improvised and that she was actually in the barrel and it was all real time. So I've seen people say that like this is just the director's fucked up, like living out a fantasy. I don't like to ascribe such nefarious intentions to people without having any evidence of it.
Yeah.
And the guy, I mean, I've done no research into who he is or his story, but at least according to the Wikipedia article, he did have the parents of the actors on set the entire time.
Yeah.
To know what they were doing. I guess the actress who plays Megan did want to know what this whole thing was inspired by, and he did show her like real pictures of like that the pictures in the movie are emulating, and that fucked her up. So like that's fucked up.
Yeah.
17-year-olds shouldn't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think it's just this guy getting his rocks off doing it, because it seems as though he wanted to make it as a cautionary tale about talking to strangers on the internet, meeting them in person.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I think he said like he wanted it for parents to watch. Parents aren't going to watch this.
They're not.
Kids find it on TikTok in 2020
and
or whatever.
Like, oh, this movie's fucked. It's like, no, it's fucked. Like this is not like a, oh, we're gonna watch a movie. Like, no, this is not that movie.
No, but it made the rounds on TikTok in 2020. Yeah. Did you hear about it then when that was going around?
I did. I think I put it on like, because I don't know if you're IMDb. IMDb is where I live, but I put it on my
really?
list.
Okay.
There. So I was like going back through and I was like, oh, I'll add this to like the Katie Afraidy archive. I'm like, I've always wanted to watch this. Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if I always wanted to watch it. I go in blind to these things.
I know, me too. I like to just like experience it as it happens.
Yep. And then I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. You mentioned the acting. A lot of people say it's like awful acting in the movie.
They're kids. Like they're also awkward middle school kids. And this is another lighthearted question I was gonna ask you. As a kid, I was given a camera, or it was my family's camera, and I would steal it and I would go make videos with my friends. And they were awkward middle school videos.
Yeah.
This was exactly how we sounded. It was so fucking awkward. And like the vlogging, like of her being like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. Like I did that and it was so awkward. It was so cringe, but it's like that's just was the time and like that's what we did.
Yeah, as a kid,
friends.
like that's what you don't realize you're being awkward or dumb until like 5 minutes later and you're like, oh, I fucking hate myself.
Yeah. I did in middle school for a class assignment. They're like, oh, we want you to recreate like the Telltale Heart in some way of like being creative. And I was like, what if we did like a video and I was the old man? And instead of like was it a hammer or whatever, I used like a Nerf gun. And it was just, and I was like, I was like, I love the old man. And it was so bad. It was so bad. But it's like watching it now, I'm like, this is cringe. I want everyone to see this. Like this is, so do you remember making those videos?
Yeah, I also had a video camera very early on. I don't know what kind yours was, but like I had mini DV tapes. Did you have tapes or were
we had tapes? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, and at first, I think the first things I filmed was like Jackass style pranks, stunts. Really, what it was me going on my paper route at 3 a.m. with my friends.
You were a paper boy.
I was a little paper boy.
Aww.
Yeah. And like we're talking Michigan, wintertime, 3 a.m., snow everywhere, just dragging this wagon full of papers to deliver.
Oh my God.
But then we would be like, okay, let's ride the wagon down the slide at the park, do that. Oh, this person's got like reindeer decorations out. Hold on, record me humping it.
Yeah,
like,
jokes, funny.
yeah, it's so funny. So that was like the earliest stuff I would film. But then I would do school projects as well.
Yeah.
I did some very elaborate videos for Spanish class.
Yeah, Spanish. Yeah, my brother. We'll be going through the family video because my family was like, "Oh, can you like chop this up into smaller bits?" And I'm like, "Oh, like here's me as a baby," and then it's like mi familia, and then like you see my brother like going through all the pictures and like pointing, and I'm like, "Oh, Spanish class, study.
Yeah.
I hope you got an A."
I don't know why Spanish class lends itself to like a video project so well, but
so funny.
It does, yeah.
It's great.
But that's another thing that resonates with me with this movie is like it's just this time period is very nostalgic. I'm like 3 years older than the characters, I think.
Yeah.
Because 2007 is when I graduated high school, and they're like around what 14?
Yeah,
in
13, 14.
2007. Yeah, so a little bit older than them, but it just feels so real, and the acting sometimes feels bad, but other times I don't know. The chick playing Megan, that feels like such a real person to me. How in certain contexts, like with her friends, she's this confident like ringleader, but then when she's talking to Josh and she can't see him, but he's like charming her, she seems like a little girl.
Yeah.
Again, especially with like behind her is all these stuffed animals in her room.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's that age too where you're on the border between childhood and adulthood, and it's what Stephen King often deals with is this adolescence, and it's like this changing, this growing up, starting to see the world for what it is. And I don't know, that stuff resonated with me as these kids are like trying to, be adults, be older than they are, especially with Megan and her fucking backstory, dude. That's one scene where I'm like, did this need to go that long? The blowjob description
It was crazy.
The like where it's like so obviously, and I could see if you're younger watching this, you might not pick up on how, oh, she was raped, but in her mind it's not.
Yeah.
She's retelling it as like a funny story.
Yeah.
When like as you get older, you're like, no, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah,
and
that's not good.
It's very uncomfortable. Yeah. The whole movie's uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I also like, again, they're not funny moments in the movie, but it's like moments where I was like, oh, I remember something like that, where I was like, oh yeah, that moment, like when you're chatting with you're video chatting with your friends and your mom comes in and starts yelling at you, or when you're hanging out with your friends. And did your parents ever? Because my mom has done that a couple of times to me, where she'd like snap at me in front of my friends, and everyone's like, "Ooh," and you're like, "Shut up, mom," and
you're like embarrassed, but you
have to like be cool because otherwise she's gonna keep going. And you're just like, "Everybody stop! Everybody shut up!"
No, my parents, I didn't get much guidance as a growing human being, unfortunately. So I had to kind of come up with it on my own. Yeah. Again, unsupervised in the basement on the internet. It's not a way for a child to grow up.
Yeah, well, I think my brother's your age, so there's a big age gap. It's just us two.
Okay.
So I was like, he was the free range, and then I was like overprotected.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
It was opposite for me. I have an older sister, and she just kind of like went off and did her own thing. She's doing great. I love her. But as a kid, she would hang out in Detroit with people. I would hang out in the suburbs. We turned different directions when we reached Dick's Highway. But
yeah.
And so I think because she was so much of a handful, my parents were like, "Oh, he's still getting all A's. He's still being a little computer nerd. So like he can do whatever he wants." It's like, no, I still could use some guidance, but yeah.
My parents were like, I mean, I didn't know what weed was and I was in high school. I didn't know what gay people were till I was in high school.
Oh, was it religious? Were you?
No,
okay.
I just
kind of sheltered.
I just didn't know. I thought it was like, this guy is more flamboyant and he has earrings. That's cool. And someone's like, "I'm gay." I'm like, "I'm Katie. What's up?" What do you mean? What do you mean? So
how old were you when you first saw Rocky Horror Picture Show?
That was in college.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, this is weird, but I love it.
See,
yeah.
I saw it young enough, like probably 7 or 8, to where it wasn't weird.
Yeah.
It just was.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't until way older when I was like, "Oh,
this is weird as shit.
That's weird as fuck, dude. That's
it's great.
awesome.
It's great, but it's like, it's weird."
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I need to say this. I might have been sheltered that way, but my parents were also showing me Austin Powers as like, and I was watching South Park. So yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting mix there. Yeah.
Yeah. Like one of my first words was, "God damn it." I would say fat was a bad word, so I would go, "Mama, look, it's a blank bastard."
Okay.
We're overweight, which is a crazy thing for a toddler to say. And I wanted to be called Beyonce because of Goldmember.
Okay. Yeah.
So they'd be like, Katie.
You can't.
Caitlin, Beyonce, and I'd be like, "Yes, mother." So.
That's cute.
Yeah. And then Saturday Night Live, I'd like recreate all those scenes. Yeah.
Oh God, who was your Saturday Night Live cast?
So I had
Is it like Will Ferrell? No, it's after that, huh?
I had the best ofs on DVD, so that's where I would watch. I would watch Mike Myers, and Adam Sandler, and Chris Farley.
Yes, okay. Those were like that, because that's early 90s, and I wasn't watching it live, but by the time I was watching it, those were always playing on Comedy Central. Yeah. So they also are like the ones that I watch on SNL.
That's what I like.
Like 89 to 95 or whatever that era.
Yeah.
Like until Sandler and Farley got fired.
Yeah.
Which is funny that they got fired from SNL when they're like some of the most memorable people from it.
I mean, that's always how it goes. I don't know about now, but.
Well, a whole bunch of people just got fired.
Yeah.
For after 50, right?
Yeah. Which I love SNL. How long can they go though?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like Lauren, I think it has to die with Lauren.
That's kind of how I feel about Survivor. Yeah. Which is now 25 years, but also 50 seasons because they do 2 a year. Yeah. So it's, but like Jeff has been there since the start.
Yeah.
He's, I don't know how much longer he wants to be doing it because he's in his 60s, and it's like, it's kind of.
Wants to retire.
Does it end with him? I don't know.
The challenge, and like that with TJ, I'm like, TJ's not that old, but like.
Oh, is he the host?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't watch the challenge, but I know Survivor people go on it.
Yeah. I want to be on the challenge really bad.
I wanted to be on Survivor until this season. It changed my mind.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't feel like a show for me anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get James on Survivor.
No, not anymore. It's too sappy.
Okay.
It's too like, and they're all like super, super, super fans of the show. And like, I've seen a bunch of seasons, but I don't know the fucking names of everyone, Yeah. It just feels like, I don't know. I also feel like they would make me relate everything to horror movies. Like they would make that my thing. And I think it'd be real fucking annoying. I think I would come off poorly.
Yeah.
in an edited reality show.
Yep.
Because you can edit me to be real annoying.
Me too. I was on a reality show. Me too.
Wait, you were on a reality show?
I was on a dating show.
I feel like I've learned this before.
Yes.
Okay.
It's called Dating in the Dark.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it didn't go well.
No, because I followed the rules and no one else did.
That's
and
right.
Because of that, I became the star. And they're like, this poor girl. They're like, this poor girl has a stutter and she's awkward. Let's just do that whole thing the whole time.
And
I'm
how
like,
old were you with that?
This was a year ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's
This was this year. This was this year.
Oh my
This is
God.
this year.
I keep imagining like a 20-year-old you on this show.
No, it was this year. It was this year. And I got called old at 27.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, what?
Oh, man.
I was like, what? No. It was so funny. It was bad. It was great. No. And I'm upset about that show though, because it was a 4 hour, we shot for 4 hours and they only cut down to 20 minutes. And they cut my favorite part that I did because I was like, I see cameras, I'm going to do bits. And it was, I would gaslight the group into thinking that there were people crawling around in the dark room. I'm like, guys, do you see that guy crawling around on the ground? That's crazy.
They cut that?
They cut that.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I was like,
man.
you guys are stupid. I guess I had to show other people, whatever.
Is the show still on? Did it get renewed?
I mean, it's on the tube, so.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Is it a click show or what's it called?
It's a cut.
Cut. That's right. It's a cut show. Oh, man. So it was this or the button? You know the button?
I know the button.
Okay.
I know the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you do the button?
No, I don't want to do that show again. That was bad. They wanted me to come back, and I was like, no, thank you. It was so humbling. It was fine. It was also, it's overstimulating because it's like 20 people talking at once in a dark room, and the room's like maybe like it's not big.
Yeah.
And
everyone like wants to get on, you know.
yeah, everyone
Everyone's
wants
trying to
like their
be
5 seconds of fame
entertaining,
or whatever.
yeah.
And some guy was like, my favorite movie's La La Land, and I was like, that's nobody's favorite movie. Like, that's a crazy thing to say. That's like if you've never seen a movie before and you're like, La La Land. It's
Like, wow, the things this movie does are incredible.
You're like, have you seen Moonlight? Yeah. Uh-oh. Problematic. Just like this movie, Megan is Missing.
oh, yeah, we got to talk about Megan is Missing. What else you got on Megan is Missing, man? Because, like, yeah, again.
Do you have a favorite childhood stuffed animal?
Yes. I actually was obsessed with stuffed animals.
Me too.
My earliest one that I have tried Googling to find, and I can't.
I'm really good, so let me know. And no, I found my stuffed animal that has no tags. Everything is gone, and I just Googled. It's a bunny named Bunny,
Okay.
and it's like this big. And my mom was like, "Oh, it's a Beanie Baby. It's not a Beanie Baby," but I found it on eBay.
Okay.
So I'm really good at.
I don't have much to go off of.
If you have a picture, I can.
I
find
don't.
It. Oh.
No, that's what I want is
Okay.
to see and
What-
reactivate those neurons.
Okay.
I know that I called her baby, but it was a baby in like a bunny outfit. So it had little bunny ears.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Do you know around like what year? If you text me the year, and I'll find it.
It was when I was real young, so probably like early 90s, like 93, 94.
Okay.
And
I'll
then
dig.
I
I'll
ended
go
up
on the internet. I'll find it.
that I ended up collecting tons of stuffed animals, a lot of pigs, loved pigs, Babe.
James,
And
how we never-
Gordy.
I love pigs.
Really?
It's my favorite animal.
Yeah.
I knew I liked you.
Do you eat pork though?
I like bacon occasionally, but I really don't eat pork.
I
also
do.
don't like pork that much.
Oh,
I think beef is better, but I love bacon.
yeah. Well, here, I mean, have you had a medium rare pork chop?
No.
See, that's the thing. Growing up, they were like, you got to cook that shit. It's like chicken. You can't have it. No, that was a fucking lie. Turns out you can have medium rare pork and it's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You know.
just recommending that.
You know.
I personally like the shake and bake. Call me a simple man. Put a pork chop in the shake and bake. Cook that shit up to a medium rare temperature. I think that's real good.
Shit's fire.
I'm a simple man. You know what? It's a big evolution from growing up and eating steakums. You ever have steakums?
No.
Steakums were thin slices of beef that were frozen in sheets,
Yum.
and you would either microwave them, or I was classier, I would fry them up.
Yeah.
Just slather them in ketchup. Steakums.
A ketchup. It's good.
Mhm.
It's a steak and a ketchup.
Anyway, back to stuffed animals.
Stuffed animals. Yeah.
I had nets in the corners of my room filled with stuffed animals. And I remember one time I was at my cousin's house and there was a tornado warning. And
you have to bring all of them.
I called my mom back at home and was like, put all the stuffed animals in the basement because I don't want them getting sucked up by a tornado. And she's like, I will. And then later she was like, I did. And I come home and I look at those nets and I'm like, they're in the exact same position they were when I left. There's no fucking way you move them down there. And you lied to me. I called that shit out.
Damn, Mom. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I remember doing that, though, like when we never had a tornado touchdown. Now it's different because Wisconsin's now Tornado Alley because it moved up. Fun fact. Global warming, yay. But I would pack an entire bag and I'm like, what do I have to bring down? I'm like, all my stuffed animals. My parents would tell me I would only get 2 stuffed animals in my bed because otherwise it became a zoo.
Oh, okay.
So now
That's
as an
fair.
adult, I have a zoo in my bed.
Dude, we have so many stuffed
Because
animals.
I don't have a man to cuddle, so I cuddle my stuffed animal.
I have a wife and a dog to cuddle. I still cuddle a porg named Porgy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a really good size.
It's a good cuddle one.
It's a great,
Yeah,
that thing is so dirty.
You should wash it.
I do every couple years.
Good for you. That's big. That's big. My parents, I hadn't watched Bunny since maybe high school. It's been 10 years. And I brought Bunny home because Bunny does not travel.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny stays at my apartment or it goes to my parents' house. And like, that's it. That's the only place it goes. But as a kid, I never brought Bunny places. Bunny's in pretty good condition. I brought Bunny home. I'm like, Dad, look, Bunny. And he goes, Bunny smells. And I was like, okay. And Mom was like, I'll wash Bunny. I'm like, and then I got her back and I was like, she doesn't smell the same. She smells gross now. She smells clean. Ugh. I need the germs. It smells so good. But no, okay, like going back to finding your stuffed animal, I'm really good at finding people on the internet too.
All right. Oh,
So speaking of creepy things,
Megan is missing.
in high school, there was a guy who.
Oh, not Megan is missing.
Not
Okay.
Megan is missing. I had a birthday party and we were at a laser tag place and there was a hockey team that was also there, same age.
You ever do a lock-in? An overnight thing at a
No,
laser
we
day?
did not.
I had a birthday that was a lock. It was fucking dope. Put on Cottonmouth Kings, even though we were like 13 years old. Oh, I thought you were going to say you love Cottonmouth Kings. Nobody loves Cottonmouth Kings.
I love Cat Kings. But somebody said Eric Smith. Because I was like, I want to get these guys Snapchat. I never got the Snapchat.
Oh, the hockey players?
The hockey players.
Okay.
So someone said Eric Smith, and I was like, I'm gonna find him.
That's the most generic fucking name, Katie.
I found him, and I got all of their Snapchats, and they would send me dick pics.
What?
And I was so scared. I would like shake opening my phone, and my mom's like, "Let me see," and she opened it for me. She goes, "Oh, that's not impressive." And I was like, "Damn, Mom, get him."
How old were you here?
This was freshman in high school.
Geez, so about like the Megan. Oh shit.
Yeah. But they were also high schoolers. Like they were, so it was
but still.
Oh yeah, no, it
You
was
know.
yeah. But they shared my Snapchat with everyone on the team, so I was just getting berated by that. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, after your mom fucking negged them, did she also explain like how fucked up that was?
No, I think she just laughed and she's like, you don't need to respond to that. So I just stopped responding to them.
I guess because it was them sending them to you and
Yeah.
not vice versa.
Yeah.
But still, I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a parent. I don't have a kid.
Yeah, my mom was like, that's fucking, it was weird. It was weird. Yeah, my mom's also pretty chill
Okay.
when it comes to like.
Well, I guess women are always exposed to that from before, sending pictures, it was still like getting catcalled as like a 12-year-old on the street or whatever. You hear that from every single fucking woman.
Yep.
And it's fucked up.
Yep.
So I can see that kind of blasé response, I guess. Yeah.
That's great. I mean, I was at work. I work at a movie theater, and someone came up to me, and he's like, "Wow, I didn't know there. I used to come here when I was, I was a kid." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." He goes, "Yeah, had to be older than you. How old are you? 12?" And I was like, "Yeah, they let kids work here now. What do you think? I'm 12 years old? What?" And I was also like, "Back away, sir.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm frightened. I'm frightened." People are gross. Anyways, Megan is missing.
Megan's missing.
Do you even board, bro?
Oh. Is that an actual question or?
Yeah.
I tried skateboarding when I was a kid. I never quite got the ollie down, which is the basic and most fundamental thing you can do on a skateboard. But I can still ride one, like
that's big.
Yeah.
I can't stay up on one, so
Okay,
props to
yeah,
you.
so, yeah.
I can't board. I'm not, what is it, skater boy?
Skater boy Josh,
Skater
yeah.
boy.
Mm-hmm.
I just wrote, also those photos. No, Amy. What the fuck? Megan? Blue Barrel.
Yeah, that's a good stream of consciousness reaction to the movie.
What?
I thought the guy voicing Josh did a good job.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Yeah. And it was like, you can see how manipulative it is for like a young girl, like the things he's saying,
Especially with Amy, to be like, oh, you're pretty. Oh, you're actually stupid.
Yeah.
And then, because you're like, no, that she's like
Self-conscious
she's
about that stuff,
self-conscious.
yeah.
She's not, Megan has or at least she appears to have the confidence and she has the friends. Amy has nobody. So it's like.
One thing we didn't discuss is the fucking dramatic reenactment, which that seems very out of place in this movie.
That was crazy.
Because it seems parodic. Like, it seems like I should be laughing at it, but it's the only part of the movie that's like that.
Yeah.
But like, it's so like, it just feels very out of place.
Yeah, it was really odd. I was like, I also wrote, I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
And also, what news station is like, let's reenact this kidnapping?
And that's the thing is like, it just feels like it's from a different movie because they're like, this will really help us find clues. And then like the reenactment has her talking to her mom like, hey, I'm getting groceries for breakfast, when she like disappeared at like, 11 at night or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the over the top editing of the guy like grabbing her. And then even the news broadcast itself has these like text crawls that are going like super fast. And I don't know. It just seemed very out of place with the rest of this movie that is like purportedly supposed to be some kind of cautionary tale.
Yeah.
To have this kind of almost spoof like part of the movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was so weird.
Also weird, the girls who were bullying Amy.
Like Megan's friends?
Yeah, Megan's friends. Now I've been bullied, but I've never been bullied like that. I don't know if that's real or not, because that just felt like, shut up, bitch. You're looking at me, stupid whore.
Well, see, I
Shut up.
Like Lexi is the friend who's saying that,
yeah.
who's dealing with some suppressed like bisexuality or something.
Oh yeah,
like,
because she does. That was really funny though when she kissed the one
and
girl
she got puked
and then she got
on.
puked on. I was like, hell yeah, Amy.
But clearly she was attracted to Megan because they they hint towards something having happened and Megan being like,
okay,
I'm not comfortable with that. I don't want to do that again. And Lexi being like, oh, okay. But then Lexi is also the one.
Oh wait, that's got it. Because I was like, why don't they want to hang out? Hold on. Okay, got it.
And then Lexi is also the one who gave Megan's handle to Josh.
Yeah.
So I feel like she feels on some level guilty about it. But then in that one scene, she's yelling at Amy and saying it's her fault. So I think it's like this deflection. So again, like that's the thing is like, I didn't enjoy watching this movie, but I don't think it's as like meritless as so many people say.
Yeah.
I think there is stuff to discuss.
Yeah.
I don't know if the execution was the best because like the rape scene is fucking horrible to watch.
And it's
and then the blood.
Okay.
That feels exploitative.
Again, skip ahead if you're uncomfortable with these topics. But I didn't realize it was a rape scene. I was just like, oh, he's gonna like, and then it took me about a minute to be like, why is she making those?
Yeah. I thought he was going to put her in the same apparatus that we saw in the picture.
I thought that too.
But then the
then
noises
I was like,
and the
oh my God.
Yeah.
But you just sat there.
Yeah.
And it's the crazy part of just sitting there and watching this happen. And it's like, it's disgusting, but it's also like, and again, a cautionary tale of like,
Yeah, and then what happens to her throughout the scene where she goes from like crying to just like dissociating and just like it's so fucked up.
Like your brain is just turning that off.
It's like that and the blowjob description scene are really and when she talks about like her stepdad raping her and her mom not listening, like those scenes definitely can push this movie into like that's too much.
Yeah.
That's going beyond the purpose. It feels exploitative.
Totally.
I never feel like I'm one to say like this is where the line should be because it's art,
Yeah.
We're looking for the line always constantly, but like those are so uncomfortable and just very upsetting.
Which again is probably the point of just making it feel icky and gross. Okay, I have a another question. It's off of a not funny scene though. So
okay.
Amy wants to get her stuffed animal back. And the only way to get her stuffed animal back is to eat
eating
food like a dog.
Yeah.
Did you ever, as a kid, eat food like a dog?
Probably.
You're like, not as a kid, but I do every day.
Probably because I was a weird kid. But what it makes me think of that I certainly did was I was a big fan of Half Baked long before I ever tried smoking weed. I just thought it was funny. So instead of actually smoking weed, my house, we would burn incense.
Ooh.
So I shaved incense into loose leaf paper, rolled it up, and smoked that. Ooh. And I'll probably get cancer at some point based on whatever I was putting in my lungs.
Yeah.
With that.
Did you get high at all?
No, it's incense, Katie.
I don't know.
I
didn't know what weed was. I don't know things. At the Comedy Store, when I worked at the Comedy Store, I went to the bathroom with a bunch of door guys. And
they made you eat food?
No, they were saying like, oh, 8-ball. And I was like, hey guys, what's an 8-ball? And literally in the bathroom, out of the bathroom, you could hear people cackling.
Aww.
No one would tell me.
They wouldn't
and
tell
I was like, guys, what's an 8-ball? And they're like,
Aw.
it's an eighth of Coke. And I was like, oh, I thought it was like an actual 8-ball, like of Coke. Like I thought it was like they put it in an 8-ball.
Like a magic 8-ball?
Yeah. Or like a pool 8-ball.
Okay.
Like one of those. Yeah. I was like, that's more fun. Why wouldn't you do that? I don't want an eighth.
It does sound a lot more whimsical than it is.
That would be more fun. Maybe I'd consider it then. But no. Not anymore. Not anymore.
It's like you have to crack it like an egg.
And then you could do that. Yeah. I don't, again, that was humbling real quick. They're like, and I'm like, you know what? I never, we're all dumb in our own ways, okay?
For sure.
And mine is drugs, apparently, which is probably good. You know what? Probably good for that. Yeah, as a kid, I was a weird kid. I'm gonna acknowledge that. Yeah, I think we're all aware of that. I would put a bowl of milk and pretend to be a cat.
Oh, okay, yeah, like
yeah. But I think the oldest I did it was as like a bit in like 7th grade. 7th grade was a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
With my friends, to make them laugh.
Yeah.
I'd do anything for a
laugh.
laugh.
Did they laugh? Did they like it?
I think they were like,
did you have friends? Did you have like a lot of friends?
No.
You didn't?
I had friends, but I kind of survived off of like, I'm just using these people to survive high school. They didn't get my humor. My humor, like the teachers were laughing at my jokes.
Yeah.
Because of my like all my humor was like more advanced because it was my brother's humor.
Okay.
So, example, do you remember in high school when we would when you have like throwback days for like homecoming week?
Yeah.
What do you think I was for? What era do you think I did for throwback?
Like 80s.
I was a cave woman.
Ah, that's good.
I threw back too hard.
That's
Everyone's
really
like, "What
good.
are you?" I'm like, "Ooh." And they're like Neanderthal. The teachers loved it. They're like, "That's hilarious."
That's funny.
And I was
That's
like,
clever.
"Yeah, I'm. My humor's more advanced. The only people who I was friends with had older siblings.
Okay.
And everything else, but yeah, I didn't. I had a stutter, so that made things tough. And then I was also really competitive, so like I would, and like the only time I would talk was like gym class. And people would like try to like, oh, Katie, I'm gonna like get the puck from you. I'm like, I'm gonna shove this thing up your ass. You fucking cheated. Like I'd get gym class was my Olympics. So.
Okay, that's cool.
And then I realized the guys were flirting with me, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, maybe I should be more violent, and they'd like that, and then they didn't. So and then I wore my hair down, and they're like, you're a girl, and I was like, I am. And they're like, what? So
you confused a lot of boys.
I did. I did.
Made them think things about themselves. Hopefully learn things about themselves.
I hope so. I hope so. But yeah, humbling. Also, I think it's going back to this silly haha goofy movie. Silly haha goofy time. I thought it was pretty fucked up that after everything they put us through, they're like, the credit scene. let's have them go back and what would you I can't wait to do the rest of our lives together.
I mean, that's a classic thing. It's like you go through all, like, Sinners has that,
Yeah.
you know, everyone dies and then it's like montage of them when they were happy and alive. It's like, just drives it in more.
Like,
but yeah, I know that, like, Amy getting buried and killed is just so upsetting. Like, what a gut punch of an ending too.
Yeah. And then they're like, what if we sang Baby Shark really quick?
Yeah.
Baby Shark, do 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 do. Grandma Shark, do 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 do. Because she doesn't have teeth.
Oh, she's just gumming.
She's just gumming.
She's gumming the minnows.
She's gumming. Yeah. What do you think this has on IMDb?
Real low, like a 4 or something. Right?
4.6.
Yeah. I
always say anything. They rate horror movies pretty harshly on IMDb specifically. I think in general. So it's like I never. If it's over a 5 out of 10, I feel like that's pretty
promising.
But I mean, this is so disturbing.
Yeah.
That it's like no wonder it has such a low score.
Yeah. Well, it's, the other thing too is like, especially a lot of people who are watching it because they heard how fucked up it is.
Yeah.
Are probably going to be bored. Like, I feel like your enjoyment of this movie is going to be very dependent on your tolerance of just like slice of life video, which for me, the tolerance is extremely high because like you, I was that person. I filmed myself. I watched it back. I have seen all that. Like Blair Witch didn't make me nauseous because I was watching footage that shaky that I recorded myself. Yeah. So, but if you don't have that experience and you don't have that tolerance, then you're probably just like, what the fuck am I watching? Yeah. Just like girls just randomly living out their lives and then it gets fucked up in like the last half hour.
I will say for a brief moment, I thought Amy was going to be the one.
Who like did it?
Yeah.
Or like, oh, really?
For just a brief second.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, well, because she's like, was kind of, I mean, she was a little possessive of Megan, but I also get that she like was like the only friend that she had. So I get that because I've been there a couple times. My bad. Sorry, friends. We live and we learn. We got better, whatever. But yeah, I was like, I feel like Amy would, and then I was like, oh no, it's not Amy. It's you know, they brought the guy in.
Yeah, as soon as Josh is introduced, like, oh, this is the guy.
This is the guy. And I was just like, oh, maybe your camera doesn't work. Yeah, my dog ate it. I thought you said your little brother. Yeah, my little brother broke it, and then my dog had a second round. I was like, if you don't have a camera, I'd be like, immediately out.
Right.
Show me your face, you coward.
I think that if you like the themes of this movie and you're interested in the same kind of like screen life, like this is an early screen life movie. Yeah. It didn't even have that name until recently, but like computer screen movies like Unfriended and such. A movie that is similar to this in themes and format, but not an execution whatsoever. Have you seen We're All Going to the World's Fair?
No.
Okay. That is by Jane Schobrun, who did I Saw the TV Glow. Okay. It was her first film. Okay. And it's a similar, it's more, it's later on in the internet eras. It's the Tumblr era. Okay. Which maybe would resonate with you more. Bit, yeah. So I recommend that because it is also about a you know, like young, lonely girl on the internet who meets a guy and like that. And it's definitely less disturbing. Yeah. It still has some like creepy parts to it. But big recommend for that if you were interested in the ideas behind Megan is Missing, but you don't want to watch a 3-minute rape scene and those pictures and like the horrific like exploitative stuff. Yeah.
Tune in next week. James will come back and we will chat Salo.
Salo. Quick, because I know we're just about done. Quick Salo story. I'd never seen it. Chelsea and I were on our honeymoon in London.
No!
People were like, you need to go to this. I think it was the Prince Edward Theater. It's like this historic theater. You go see a movie there. It's a great theater to see it. So we look up what's playing. Salo and 35 millimeter. And I was like, hon, I know the reputation of this. And she had seen it. She thought it was hilarious. We saw Salo and 35 millimeter print on our honeymoon in London. Then we took a picture afterward of us eating brownies, smeared all over our faces, and sent it to Joe Lynch and Becca. So that was fun.
You guys are crazy. I need to compliment you though. Your brain is so fantastic and brilliant. No, literally, you you can just recall stuff at the drop of a hat. No, you can. It's like impressive. I remember when we did Scream Dreams, I was like mentioning, I was like, oh yeah, this is like isn't this the guy who was in Scream 2 or 3 and you're like, oh no, this is him. He was actually in this, and this, and this, and this. But you're like on your phone texting, you're like, oh, he's this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And I was like, the fuck did you just? It was amazing. So, like you really do your research and are amazing. And I feel like Katie Afraidy, we just fly at the seat of our pants. We are the second cousin twice removed that you don't really talk about.
Oh, we talk about it. We like you guys.
Thank you so much. We like you too.
It's so fun.
So out of 10, how would you rate this movie?
Oh, you do that? I never give numerical ratings. I'm against numerical ratings. I feel like it condenses everything down and it doesn't give a proper picture. But
it's
for your sake,
like every movie has a ranking.
Because am I rating it by quality, about how much I enjoyed it,
out of 10,
how I feel it executed what it was trying to do? There are all these different things.
Out of 10 for what it is, you walked out. You turned off the TV and you were like, I think.
This is the most fucked up movie to try to do that with.
I know. Well, no, I think there are worse movies than this, but yeah.
5?
Okay, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gave it a 6.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not saying I enjoyed it, but I'm saying for what it is, it's fucked up, and I think it's.
It made me think.
It did. It made you think, and you're like, I was disturbed by it, and I think for that reason. I think that it stayed with me, and I think that's powerful because it's hard to do that in a movie. So yeah. I give it that. Were you afraidy or not afraidy of Megan is missing?
Those pictures made me very afraidy. Holy shit. Like, freaked me the fuck out, dude.
Yeah.
Like, really upset me.
And I wanted to be a forensic scientist.
Ugh.
And I've seen all the crime scene photos.
Just like, it feels like it's like a jump scare, kind of, even though it warns you, like, this is what we are about to show you. And, like, it's just so bright and aggressive, and their facial expression is awful. It's horrible. Ugh. Real bad.
Anyways, go watch this movie or don't. Don't. You don't have to. Yeah. You do whatever you want to do.
We're all going to the World's Fair, and Red Rooms. Did you see Red Rooms from last year? Also deals with, like, dark internet fetish websites. Guy, like, it's kind of like a courtroom. It's kind of like Anatomy of a Fall.
Yeah.
But dark web.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's a guy who's been arrested for selling tapes like the stuff that Megan.
Okay.
So, like, but it's very well made.
Okay.
It's French Canadian.
Okay.
From Quebec. So those are movies that deal with the same kind of matter, but are better movies.
See, you just pulled those out. Look at your brain. Amazing. This is the time where you plug your stuff.
Oh, okay.
Where can the people find you?
Dead Meat on YouTube. Dead Meat James on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Even though I think I'm still, I hate Twitter. I want to leave it. It's awful, horrible place. Anymore. Yeah, it sucks. The biggest show on Dead Meat is the Kill Count, and depending on when this airs, we are about to or have just released our 500th kill count.
Congratulations. That's insane.
It is.
Are you okay? Are you tired?
I'm perpetually tired. I've been tired for 8.5 years, which is how long I've been doing Dead Meat. And the 500th kill count is a kill count, counting all the times that we have been killed during kill count episodes, but it turned into an hour and 15-minute long history of Dead Meat entirely, going over 8.5 years of history. So it's a labor of love. I've been pouring my heart into it, and I hope people like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is meta as fuck.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it. Well, you're the best. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Subscribe, like, all that jazz. Comment below. YouTube, Katie Afraidy. Instagram, Katie Afraidy. TikTok, Katie Afraidy. Follow us there. And okay, I guess we'll end with this. I always give good or bad advice depending on the movie. About regarding the movie.
Lessons learned.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't
go on the internet. Just don't have friends. Don't just just don't leave your house ever. Cool. Awesome. Anything for you?
No, that about sums it up.
Yeah. period. And on that note, guys, we will see you next time. Stay Afraidy. Yay!
Nice.
We would like to give a huge thanks to a few of our sponsors. Filmcraft Studio Gear, where you can get any gear you're looking for all production needs. Go to filmcraftla.com, or you can find them at filmcraftla on Instagram. And of course, a big shout out to Fangoria. Want a copy of a Fangoria magazine? Use code Katie Afraidy 25 for 25% off. Katie Afraidy 25 for 25% off.